Yo, 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 what's up, my dudes? And back with another Private Purgatory episode. This time I'm joined by Firestarter.
What's up, our dudes?
Today actually, before we get down to anything else, as always, we need those replays. Keep sending them in. Private Purgatory does not work if we don't get a healthy dose of cancerous replays every now and then. So we very much appreciate every submission sent in, even if they eventually don't make the cut. Just being able to pick and choose really helps the quality of the vids a lot, helps the quality of the replays a lot, and just gives us more options to work with. And at the end of the day, we just want to make more and more content. So sending those replays in, instructions in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe to Firestarter's channel. So today we do have Xander Turon versus the Fox.
You said healthy dose of cancer. I've been quietly laughing this whole time.
Yes, I've been hearing.
Oh my god.
We did have Blue Dragons versus some form of Karagoth impersonator, I think.
Looks to be the case, yeah. Although you can tell it's an imposter. Does Karagoth use his FOBs? I think only when he runs out of E's, though. Never at the start of the game.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't have an FOB either, does he? No, he doesn't.
Sometimes he starts with it when he's using 3 stack of Mars.
Oh yeah, with his you're right.
Karagoth switches
This
it up,
is
dude.
nothing
Yeah.
but Seth.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
16 stack of Zeldas. Okay, well, this is new.
Yeah.
Why Heal Rush when you can Heal Rush and Zelda Rush? That way you have a fast rush and a slow rush. It's genius.
This is a healthy dose of cancer right here.
Boy, I'm
We got
excited for
lasers
this
in
one.
the mix. This is the first combined arms rush I've ever seen, actually. In my entire wargame career. And that says a lot. I'm genuinely impressed.
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh my god.
Look, what's the blazes even spotting for? Like, so the Zeldas can start firing like 200 meters early.
So the Zeldas can see what's gonna kill them in like 20 seconds before the fact.
Oh my god. Oh god. You know what? The Kairoku WAPCs, the grenade launchers coming down the same road for
wow.
Xander Turon.
That's absolutely gonna
massive
melt everything. Those things
Unless
have
they go
such
down to the
insane.
blazes in the early.
Yeah, that's true.
But he has the KFVs behind. He's got the KFV 90.
He's
No
got
tanks,
true mats
though.
as well. True mats even in the open can be very, very deadly.
Yeah. He only has one CV, so he will have to be careful. It's gonna be curious to see.
I saw that 107 and thought it was some sort of new meta style thing, but it's just a mortar, and then I got disappointed. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I thought it might have been a howitzer, but I remembered like the Blue Dragons mortars have weird names. Look how stacked these Cephas are.
Yeah,
It's
one
like
good
a
shot.
4-stack and a 4-stack. Oh, the short arrow.
Oh wow.
Oh god, the
Gets
splash.
3. Oh
instantly.
my god, 3 go down, and he's
It's
not.
gonna be another good
He's
cluster.
attack moving. Oh, this is
Christ.
painful. Oh my god, the ninja. Dude, that ninja.
Oh Jesus Christ.
What the
The
fuck?
Zeldas actually avoid everything in mid though. Except for
Yeah,
actually
they
not
do.
even able to take
But,
down.
I mean,
but this
they
is
avoid
even
the
worse.
KO. Yeah, the Nanajon Shiki, jeez. It's.
These are the ones with the grenade launchers too.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And-
He's just gonna fast move right into them.
Oh wow, this is not gonna well.
It's now
Snipes
or
the
never.
Macbeth.
This-
Perfect
it's
choice
now or
by
never. Dude,
nice
the Nana
Undertale.
Yonshiki's rate of fire too. Like this is the
Yeah.
perfect storm of bad. Like this is the worst engagement possible. There's literally no engagement that's worse than this.
Exactly. I mean, though they do have a 3 clip for a magazine or whatever the fuck. They fire 3 shots really fast and then reload for a second, but still. And
Just
that wow. Okay. That. Oh my god, dude. That had so much promise. But
Yeah, I was thinking maybe he could like fast move the Zeldas into the Nanions and then mass unload like 160 Rohavites.
yeah, that would
Just,
have been
like,
impressive.
swipe them down. But Xanderturn was smart. He actually started reversing the Nanions. He had the KV starting to shoot. So I mean that was over, right? That was just
That was over,
done.
yeah.
That
Like
was
as I
done.
said, it looks so promising. Like imagine if he used his Cephas instead of rushing them, just to open a corridor for the convoy to punch through. That would have
Imagine if
been
he
next
didn't full
level.
stack his silos.
Yeah, imagine if he didn't attack move his Sulos.
Oh man.
Like I'm so surprised that Hilo rushers don't know of the holding down right click and just giving a drag command. Like it's literally that easy to Hilo rush.
Yeah.
And these
But,
people still fail at that. I'm just I don't know. Like I sometimes wonder and weep for humanity, but
I just weep for the wargame community in general.
yeah, that too. I mean, still, if it leads to content like this, then I'm all for it, dude. This healthy dose of cancer, I never want it to stop.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
We all need a bit of cancer in our lives just so we can appreciate everything else.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's true. Gives you a unique perspective on life.
Exactly.
Oh
but we
my
will
God.
be back with the next one shortly, so see you guys then. Alright, back with the second match of this episode of Private Purgatory. This time we have maybe a familiar face among some of you guys, at least definitely a familiar face for me, Firestarter, and even Razman, especially Razman, honestly.
Especially
we have
Eugen.
Zato.
Especially Eugen.
But I don't actually know much about the forum story, so maybe you should enlighten me.
I mean, he's basically, as you can tell by his deck, a very, very avid Eurocore player. And back in the day when Eurocore were OP and then they got slightly nerfed, let's say he was not exactly happy with that and said some colorful, not so constructive things to Eugen on the forums and got banned permanently. So now he's taking his extreme shitposting to Reddit, which is very much appreciated there. I really enjoy some of his posts, I'm not gonna lie. And that's basically Morpher Saga.
How,
oh, and he was especially salty when the Yugo DLC dropped, and most of the German equipment the Yugos used is actually better than the Germans in the game. So you can imagine how that went.
Thanks, Eugen.
Yeah, what a joke.
But I was gonna say, it is funny and it's kind of nice that all the reasons you go to the Eugen forum are slowly migrating to Reddit after they get banned. Deck Cheney, Zato. Like, what's the point of the Eugen forums anymore? If you want your memes, you go to Reddit.
Yeah, I don't think I've visited
the
Red Dragon official forums in a really long time. Like, Reddit is the place to be.
2 cannons starting on both sides for Jador.
Oh,
so I guess he wants to play a safe game here.
Oh, this is a Eurocore Civil War. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Eurocore are pretty good in the current meta.
Especially on this map. I think Eurocore is pretty good on this map. Just because Eurocore in a lot of ways, they can play very similar to Moto in the opener. Just because the RCs are all there. They have the really, really good autocannon fast transports with excellent infantry, Legion, Arima, Panther, Tiger, AMX-RC, AMX-13, the cannons, like everything you want for an amazing motorized opener you have.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing you lack is a KT, but the VAB is very strong either way.
Yeah. I mean, aside from that, they're a very well-rounded deck as well. Like, mid and late game, you can play it very heavy. You can even do cancer strats like me. I basically played the opposite of what you described. I fortify the first 10 minutes until I get like a 3 stack of M110s, and then you just play very aggressive from that point onwards. So it's a very what's the word? Adaptable, like whatever, multi-role deck. I guess.
Yeah.
You know, unlike things like Eastern Bloc or something, where you're kind of shoehorned into one particular style.
Like Baltic, right? Because whenever I describe Baltic, I always say it's Moto with heavy tanks.
Yeah,
and
basically.
I think that's kind of true for Eurocore too. But like, it's Moto with none of like the weaknesses of Moto.
Yeah. But the thing is, you don't have to play it as Moto. It gives you that option.
Exactly.
Which is why it makes it such a favorable deck in 1v1 especially.
Definitely so. Cannons on both sides, even putting some AMX P Milans next to his P4 or PC. I guess the autocannon works just as well as base defense, but
I don't get why this unit became popular all of a sudden.
This is like the first time I've seen it.
Really? Because I've played ranked a bit, and every time I play against Eurocore, I see this unit now. I don't know why.
Maybe Rasmus used to in the
Yeah,
stream or something?
probably. Like, there's no other explanation.
I mean, we both know that Rasmus basically informs your core meta.
Hey, he invented the AMX10 play, right?
Ooh, Commander Marines instead of Reamer in the past.
That's interesting. I mean, I don't really like the Commander Marines though, especially when you pay 35 points and you get such a shit AT. Like, it rubs me the wrong way.
Isn't bad. Like, the unit isn't bad. It's just for 35 points, you want Royal Marines, you know, and even
Yeah.
Royal Marines aren't like meta just because they're still like kind of way too expensive. The Tiger and the Panther's doing amazing work, just catching everything down here in mid.
Especially how blob these units are. They're sharing so much of that suppression.
Oh, Roland gets sniped by the Commander Marines.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I've never actually seen that play before. Unloading infantry there at the start is really good.
This could be bad. This could be bad. Look at Charlie. Look at Charlie.
No.
Oh,
Are you? Is this really happening, dude?
The cannon's gonna get one. Can he find the other one? See how much TV left?
Oh
the
my
tiger
god.
isn't moving.
He needs to. Oh my god. He's got 4 stingers. Yeah, he could definitely save this, but if he's in time, he needs to stop and buy another command ASAP, because the Fuchs can kill the cannon. They can definitely.
Does he have enough points though?
I mean, come on. He can juke it. You can juke. You can juke. Come on, Morpher.
Come on. No. He's moving.
Morpher. Oh my. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened?
Oh no!
How do you let that happen? That's like the first rule of Wargame is secure your fucking base CV, dude. Come on, like a single 15-point weasel would have. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
No! What are you doing?
I mean, like, the private dude had 50 points worth of base defense, and then the colonel has absolutely nothing. Like,
we were talking about that earlier, in the cast we did a few games ago too. It's like the private's doing the right calls, the colonel's like,
no,
he's not.
These past few days, I'm telling you, man, something's weird happening. Like, we've entered an alternate timeline where like good players start to fucking suck in tournament. Me and Faust got kicked out of the last tournament because we played like idiots. Then you have Nick the man doing the worst calls against Karagoth. And then you have a private doing better calls than him. And now like, what is going on, dude? Like, maybe Alex Jones is right, man. Alex Jones was right. Something weird's going on.
The French guy. It's not even like the French guy, Jadot, whatever. It's like was cheesy, right? He just I have a cannon here. Let's see what I can do with it. I killed all his TV.
After such a promising opener by Morpher, like he played that perfectly, and just 15 points would have prevented that, dude. 15 fucking points. It's like
30 points. Wins private the game.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a tragedy. I mean, this is like a modern day Greek tragedy.
It's a tragic comedy, dude. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
A healthy dose of cancer right here.
Comedy. Yeah, a healthy dose of I can't even call it cancer though because it's Zato's fault. There's no way to say it, right?
It wasn't even cancer, you're right. I retract that. Holy fuck.
His calls were cancer.
Oh my god. Alright, well, we have probably another game coming up, but like,
yeah.
I think we'll need a minute to calm down after this.
I'm gonna need like 5, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to take some pills, get my blood pressure down. Maybe
get that super cuck beta male vitality.
Yeah, let me see if he's online. I need to message him. I have a few questions.
Oh my god, yeah, but we'll be right back, guys.
Hello. Back with a third match in this episode of Private Purgatory. This time we have a team game. Fubra and Black Bomber will be playing on the left side as NATO, and we do have on the right side, I believe, 2 USSR decks with Ping and Alshane.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a team game, and actually I think this map works way better for 2v2 than it does for 1v1.
It can't be serious.
Yeah, I hate this map, so yeah. Like, any time I get it in 1v1, I'm just like, oh my god, really?
Anytime I see it hosted in 2v2, I know it's going to be the most cancerous thing imaginable.
Yeah, but
You
it's
remember
already
that?
cancerous.
You remember that game I played with Greyhound on this map?
No, I don't think so.
Oh god, I'll link that video to you after this is done. It was some amazing stuff. We played a 2v2 against some randoms. It was just the weirdest, like... It was like 30 Vicars, 20 Aslavs right down the middle. It was something special. And I think we're gonna see something similar, because look at the red side. Like,
Yeah.
8 stack
Oh
of
my god.
P55As,
Oh
a 4
my
stack
god.
of T80s, and
Oh
a 4
my
stack
god.
of T80Bs,
A
2
2 stack of
Aquas, 2
BU, dude.
K52s,
Did you mention it
a
already?
2 stack of MI24Vs. Oh no, I didn't actually see that. Yeah, 2 stack of BUs too.
Oh my
What
god.
is this?
It's a
Oh my god.
it's a tactical outplay.
But there's a bit of a tactical outplay from NATO side too, like 8 stacks of infantry and Black Hawks and 3 OH-58s.
Oh my
What
god.
is this?
I've never understood the point in hosting a public lobby to play like this. Like, I get it in ranked, you know, there's something to fight for, you want that elo, whatever, but like, when you host a what is there to gain by playing like, I never understood that.
Yeah, you host a public lobby just to heal a rush.
Yeah, like, what's the point?
I think we haven't actually mentioned, you know it's going to be a clown game because it's 1,000 conquest points with 1 hour time limit.
Oh, you're right, you're right. I did not even notice that.
See, it's genius because I don't know which side is the host, right? But if red side is the host, it's so smart because you make it look like you're gonna play a protracted long game with 1 hour and 1,000 conquest points, like total destruction, and then you just rush.
And then both sides are doing it. What the fuck, dude? What timeline is this?
This is the dankest timeline. This is the most cancerous timeline.
The healthiest cancerous timeline.
The one thing is, like, there's not actually much AA with this gigantic push. There's like 3 Shilkas, a bunch of AA healers, and that's about it.
I mean, yeah, I
Imagine,
guess they're
like,
counting on
one
that.
well-placed Kurnos. One well-placed Kurnos. And this
Yeah.
entire thing burns.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
Instantly
forced.
4 Avengers at the start of the match? What? What?
Hey,
What?
you need that AA, dude.
He doesn't want to micro them at the start of the match to get them in position, so he just places them.
Well, that's
and
true.
Instantly,
Whoa! What the hell?
danger zone.
They fire like the whole map. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
they killed the P!
Oh my god, the best ASFs in the game! Did you even see that? Oh my god, 2 of them went down. If they get the
When
third.
the seagulls go down? No, it doesn't get the third, and I think the second seagull might go down to the K-52. No.
No. But it delayed the helicopters at least.
And then he just sends in 2 seed planes alone. Oh, and he snipes the mag. Oh.
There's a Raven as well. What is this clown game, dude? What the
And the
fuck?
barrack is like coming in from the rear. And it
When
goes
the
down.
Avenger killed the 25 BM. What the fuck is this game?
The Aquila and the Mi-28 are like shitting missiles out, but they are gonna go down to the mag bed here. And the longbow's destroying this column!
There's nothing to stop
My
it because
heart.
the KA-52s and the oh, the Nighthawk. Oh my god.
Oh god, this is
This is
gonna
it.
be
This is it.
Oh, well, wow, 1 misses
What?
actually. So,
Yeah. That was weird.
you know, it wasn't as bad as it could be, but it's still pretty bad.
Did it bug?
was
Did
gonna
the
run
first
out of
explosion
ammo.
didn't even happen? That
No,
was-
it did. It landed on the column. It's like you see that black spot between the 2 roads? That's
Yeah.
where it landed.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, and now on Lavi. Lavi actually does a lot of damage to tanks, don't be...
Yeah, it really does. But kind of overshot it though. Still some nice
Decent.
pickups there.
The BUs are still alive, and the longbow is out of ammo. It might
That's
go
your
down to the
25T,
here.
but there's the
The
Avenger.
25T
Oh,
gets rear shot by the Avenger. This game is a mess.
what the fuck is
Seagull?
happening?
Maybe? No, Seagull gets out alive.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
this
I can
armored
see
column is still going strong.
I don't know about strong. It's kind of like
Well,
limping.
yeah.
It's lost 3 arms. It lost a few legs.
The 2 BUs are still alive. They can
Yeah,
still
but
do
the
damage.
panic, there's like 1 AA. There's an Afghansky. That's all there is. You
Yeah.
call in another longbow.
But by the time they meet the 3 Bs, they should be back it up. At least
Look
shake
at the
it or
map.
something.
There's literally nothing for it. Wait, the 4-stack T80Bs are just sitting in mid now. Like, they're not even moving.
I
Well,
think
they're
one
barely
of them
moving now.
is back in
Oh, one of
base.
them's stuck.
Yeah.
One of them's stuck in the town. That might have actually saved them, you know. Wait, he's all the way in base. What?
Yeah. It's probably stuck in some building block.
What?
Firing computer
Oh
reset on the
my
3B.
God.
Nice crit, dude. I told you these BUs are going strong. They probably should. Oh, what the Tomcat was strafing him. That's some Steel Division level shit plays, dude.
It's just. Oh wait.
Oh, the Blazer got a side shot on the BU, bringing it down to 2 HP. I'm surprised. But there's nothing to spot for it. Or actually, there is.
Oh.
Oh, the Patton though. The Patton's gonna be the end of this. He really needs to move those in cover. Those tanks need to be moved ASAP.
The Thunderbolt. That's kind of funny.
I mean, he forces retreat. It's good enough. The Patton killing one of these BUs. Oh, those T-55s dodged right on time.
All the planes moving through mid are just getting annihilated by when they fly over the Avengers. The T-55, hey! Oh, nearly finds the CV there, but good decision to move it out. They should definitely call in a second CV. That's the only one they have. I like that red side still has like a CV just sitting on the north side. I think the idea was to come in once they cleared Bravo, but didn't really work out that way. The pattern is to move up and snipe these tanks. It's gonna get
T-55s are still alive, yeah. That barrack is not gonna live for long, yeah.
Yeah. Is the pen landed? Oh yeah, it's landed.
The best ASF in the game. Oh, here comes the Super Cobra. Will we get the same plays like you described earlier?
Come on, kill the T, dude.
Come on. Come on.
I believe it's not firing.
Yeah, I think it's at the wrong angle.
Yeah,
or it's maybe moving.
Yeah, it's always weird angles. The PU is gone.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
He stayed there way too long. And Thunderbolt should clean up the last of these tanks. The SF here from Red Side is just not doing anything.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's completely
out of ammo.
Strafing the ball.
His 27S might. Oh, it actually does. Yeah, that was interesting.
The 4-stack and TDBs are moving so slow because one of them's just all the way back in base. I'm surprised this isn't like max range where they just can't move anymore.
You know what the thing with this is? Blue side is gonna see that label and assume that the T80s are moving whatever the label is. Little do they know it's near their spawn though. Like
this looks so stupid. If you like hover over the P80B icon, right? You see one tank nearly into Bravo, and then you see another tank all the way in Echo.
Yeah.
Oh, the one at the front gets sniped by the Patton.
Yeah, the Patton's
comes in.
Pretty sure they're showing side armor as well.
Yeah.
Dude, this air war has been incredible.
This is like 10v10 level air war. This is like 10v10 tactical level air war right here.
Not even tactical. At least tacticals, as the name implies, you know. There's not 200 planes in the air at the same time. This is like one of those 10k starting points on, what was that map FLX made? Death Row? Yeah. People actually play that.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Redfall's just throwing the ASF away, like plane after plane. Both the Avengers and mid are pretty much out of ammo. Only one of them has one missile left.
They shot down so many planes, it's incredible. Not the only thing on the field for Red Side is an ADB, 2 CVs, and a soon-to-be-dead Motorshelki squad. Like, I'm surprised Blue Side hasn't... Oh my god. Fortress Europa right here.
Just a bunch of random tanks, T-55s and T-62s.
Yeah.
All like really light tanks too.
I mean, the T-62 MV1 is a pretty good call for this map. Not when it's in Forest, though.
But not in Echo. Not in Echo. In Delta, it's nice because it's like a BMP3 with more armor.
Yeah, it's a glorified BMP3. Wow. Yeah, Blue Side really needs to close this off fast while they still have the chance, though.
Close the pocket.
I mean, this Mi-28 is gonna give them some troubles because I'm not really seeing any anti-air close to the front.
Yeah, the Avengers in mid are out of ammo. He has Super Cobra and Daps though, so if they charge that up, they could easily take it out.
Yeah, but maybe they kind of fear. And if it's just gonna waste
its missiles on these Shermans, they're already out of fuel anyway, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of a waste. But I mean, I guess the Mi-28 has enough ammo.
True, but I'm pretty sure those attackers are worth more than the Shermans. Although that's... Do you even gain veterancy from killing that? I doubt it.
Oh yeah, sure you would. Why not?
Yeah, maybe. Probably need to kill like 20 of them though.
Is veterancy actually based on like the value of the unit you kill?
Yeah, yeah. Because if like a 60-point
Okay.
unit kills a 100-point unit, I'm pretty sure it gains a veterancy level instantly or something like that. I mean, I think it also stacks. But the funniest part of gaining veterancy is just by getting morale damage, which is like
Yeah.
makes no sense to me. Like you have a
I was talking to my buddy about that mechanic, right? Like he doesn't really play.
yeah.
So he was asking me like, you should try the 6 strat in Tony where you buy a full stack of mortars next to a
Yeah,
farm,
yeah, people
and then
actually
you
did that,
just
yeah.
really
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
would like they would panic their units to vet them up.
Yeah, that would actually happen. I mean, it takes a lot of time and it's not so effective, but I've seen it a few occasions where people actually do that. And it looks so
It's
stupid.
amazing.
It's just one of those
Dude,
things. Like,
Red has so much ASF. Like they've thrown away like 10 planes by now, and they still have more ASF to call in.
yeah, this
Did
is
they like
weird.
just forget about this K29? I'm honestly wondering because it hasn't moved since like the match started.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's pretty weird. I guess they kind of thought of it as a backup CV in case their main gets killed and they can just have another one.
I was thinking they were like waiting to take
Or
waiting to
that,
clear
yeah.
out Charlie and Bravo, and they would just move it in.
To
But
be fair,
blue side with
yeah.
complete map dominance here, Fortress Europa and Echo right now.
Yeah, the thing is, even if they cap all the sectors, like, it's 1,000 points to win. Who the fuck came up with this? Jesus Christ.
I'm actually wondering, like, if they were at a +4, right? How long would it take for them to win? I'm
Probably.
bad at math, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
me
have to
too.
get someone else to do it for me.
Yeah, someone in the comments can solve that for us. Jesus Christ. But, like, all things considered, this is one of the worst maps to ground rush on. Just because of the way the roads work, there's no direct line leading to either spawn, and even the ones that are leading to the other spawn, they're either completely in the open, or you have to go through towns. And I'm assuming
Night Hawk going for the
if
fog?
probably, yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea in this scenario.
Yeah, no, it is.
But
Especially in a 1 hour long game.
yeah, exactly. Although I like this random napalm artillery. It's just soften the defense. Well, they're
Oh, it is Fortress
encircling you,
Europa,
yeah.
you know? Yeah. This is oh wait, I know exactly what this is. This is Siege.
Oh yeah, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, this is Siege.
This is Siege, but with a spawn sector.
Yeah, exactly.
I missed that game mode. I wish Eugen kind of refined that instead of just chucking it away.
I mean, like, it's not like something that would ever be competitive, but just
No,
like
it
as
was just a
fun
fun,
little thing,
yeah.
you know?
Exactly.
Because like it'd be way better to have than destruction or economy. But I honestly think economy kind of had promise. Like I like the idea of economy, just not the execution.
Yeah, it has its own flaws. To be fair, I think what they should do is scrap economy, and this is what we suggested before Conquest was even a thing. Is instead of having all these separate stupid game modes that everyone bitches about, why not just fuse Conquest and Destruction? Have like a Battlefield style ticket system. That would work really well. Like that way.
Battlefield style ticket?
Have you ever played Battlefield? You know how it works, right?
No.
You capture
No,
points,
no.
and the points give you tickets. But every time you get killed, it gives you the enemy team tickets. So think of it like Tiga actually suggesting it back in the days of ALB when we were all like the marshals were coming up with the idea of Conquest. Is instead of having the separate game modes, like have Destruction play as it normally has, but account the zones that I have and give me a percentage tick every few seconds or so for having that map control. And I think that game mode would have been better because this way Destruction has big flaws in that it doesn't incentivize grabbing, you know, the map, and Conquest has the opposite problem, is it puts too much emphasis on taking ground and disregarding losses. So sometimes for me personally at least, the game feels too gamey, where you just send unit after unit after unit to just fucking die because you don't care about them because they're just a means to an end. And you just sit there and imagine, like, is this how real war would play out? Like, I kind of doubt it. But yeah, enough rambling onto that. Although it's warranted because not much is happening in this game, so.
Well, I think maybe that's how General Westmoreland thought about things, considering that, you know, I just need 2 million more men and I can take Vietnam for me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be 2 million more men.
They're slowly
That's
but
all I
surely
need.
building up to punch through this fortress.
Well, they're actually kind of coming in bit by bit, though, right?
Yeah.
Instead of building up a push, they're kind of like sending these wave after wave, attack wave after attack wave. This would be something you'd see in like a well-designed campaign, and not like Red Dragon's campaign, though, right? You'd see
That's
like
true.
we gotta defend this sector for 40 minutes, and then the first wave would come in, the second wave would come in, the third wave would come in, and then there'd be this giant push at the last 5-minute mark.
I guess this is maybe where Eugen got the idea for their AI. But the Nighthawk's gonna do some nice damage now. Pave the way for this.
Down to the 20. Oh, no,
no.
No, he evac'd in time.
Yeah.
I like the random 2-stack of Macavas just completely out of fuel in the middle of nowhere.
That's always a nice touch.
Though honestly, right, material-wise, Red is kind of coming back into this. If you look at what's on the map,
Yeah.
Bluefield doesn't actually have that much. They have 3 Macbeths on the north side. They have one Dorban in mid and Maglan. Like, sure, they have units spread out everywhere, but they have no concentrations. They have nothing, like, significant. If you'd actually look at the tanks right now, Red actually has way more. Red has way more armor.
Compared to what Red side had 5 minutes ago, this is actually really impressive. Also, that FOB on 4 HP that's still alive is just a nice touch. Oh my god.
I like this. Oh, the CV actually moved back a little bit, so I guess it is a backup CV, though I think even if it was a backup CV, I would just landed in the Echo Town right now.
Or you could do the Alpha thing. They can just fly it around and put it on the left side of Alpha, where that Siphon is. No, actually, yeah, the Siphon would spot it, but still. That'd be pretty funny. They could even walk it.
Then, right?
Yeah, but like, was it you or no? Like the first time this map came out, I played against Random in like a preview test thing that Eugen did, whatever, and he had completely taken Delta and Alpha, but like I snuck a CV all the way around into that left side bottom of Alpha Forest. If you can see that, there's like this small patch where you can put your infantry CV, and for 20 minutes straight, the guy was flying helicopters everywhere, unable to find the command. It's actually...
No, dude, that wasn't Random, that was me.
Yeah, I think I did it to both of you actually, because I'm pretty sure I did it to Random as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't work anymore, but yeah.
You know that guy who healer rushed Resman?
In the tournament, yeah.
I got a game. Yeah, I got a game against him in ranked yesterday. I was playing like Red Mech on this map even. I like completely annihilated him out of Alpha. But you see like that edge on the from outside, the northwest edge of Alpha next to Delta, right? You see that little tiny edge there?
Yeah.
If you actually rotate it from blue side, it's actually a bit bigger than it looks from red side. So I'd taken 99% of Alpha, but I couldn't find the CV, so I bought 2 Hinds. I flew them everywhere around Alpha. I scoured Alpha for like 5 minutes, and then I just moved my infantry a bit further up that edge, and I'm like, oh my god, the CV's here.
I'm pretty sure that's because if you zoom in, there's elevation in that part of the map, which you don't notice. Which is why I really hate fighting in Alpha, and the part between the 2 forests where there's like open gap. If you zoom in, there's like a mini hill there that blocks your line of sight, and you don't know until you zoom in, and it's so fucking frustrating to play on. It's incredible, dude. But yeah, anyways, we have
4 stack of Spetsnaz against 2 light riflemen. I wonder how this is gonna go.
Yeah, I think the Spetsnaz are gonna lose, so what do you think?
Yeah. Oh god, the Deagle though, the Deagle. Oh, he doesn't fire.
He probably derped out there.
Yeah, he's coming in back for another run though.
Yeah, but the Spetsnaz are gonna move.
Get out of the way.
Should be, but you're forgetting this is Private Purgatory.
No, they are moving. The Deagle should go down here to 27. That's a bit unfortunate.
Best ASF in the game.
Oh, he moves into it!
Oh no, that was painful for both sides.
Well, it's still probably worth it for red side, to be honest.
Yeah, probably, but still. You don't want to be losing that. It's like how many points? What's 105 points versus 160? It's not that big of a difference.
No, if he takes them in BTRDs,
actually,
full stack would be 160, because it'd be 35 plus 4, 35 plus 5.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Exactly 160 for 160. Well, technically he lost 145, right? Because he only lost 35 men, but you know.
Yeah, but still.
It's still not good. The tactical rawhide flank, but with 3 T80s here and a bunch of BTRD robot. Oh, I guess he takes the specimens and the robots. So it's actually even less worth it for him. He's calling him an MI-26 because the fob is dead, so I guess the MI-26 is actually going to get some use of. The 4-stack of VDV is going to be able to hold off this town from all of this Israeli units.
This is just incredible. It really is. This is like a campaign mission we're looking at. Oh my god. Like, blue side completely messed up. Yeah, it really has. Yeah, I was gonna say that while we were wanking around about map and game balance, the fob did go down.
Lavi goes down too.
Wow.
So that was a good trade for red side there, but on the other hand, they have nothing to defend this town moving into Echo now, so this could be concerning. He needs to move his tanks up.
Yeah, that's true, but like what blue side is making a mistake is not having a constant stream of units funneling in. I mean, it's a 2v2 on a 1v1 map. They could certainly make that happen.
On the other hand, maybe their problem is that they have a constant stream of units funneling in instead of like just building 3-4 medium tanks, a heavy tank, and then just going in for like 20 Zeldas.
Yeah, but like for example, these Givatis managed to take the town, and then the next step is to go for that other town because they have a window of opportunity right now. There's only 2 medium tanks defending, and a Motorstrelki squad.
If they up to this town, they could zone out the entire front
side.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. But like that's been blue team's mistake this whole game. They could have closed this out like 20 minutes ago when Echo had basically only 1 unit defending it. And now they've allowed this
the defensive genius of our red side. Another 4-stack of Spetsnaz in this random forest even. This is like the worst map, like the worst place for Spetsnaz too, because at least in Alpha it kind of makes sense. It's still not going to do much, but at least it makes sense, right? But like the patches here are so thin. What's the Spetsnaz going to do?
Well, they're holding that one patch really tightly though.
Another like stream of napalm mod. I think the biggest problem with the napalm mod is that the dispersion is insane.
This type of artillery, you really want to drive it close to the front line.
Just fast moving the graduates in here. He does unload.
Yeah. You know those
getting stunned out.
Those Chinese 50-point napalm trucks?
Napalm. Oh yeah. The BMs.
Yeah, no, not the BMs. The PHLs.
Oh, the PHLs. Yeah, right.
Do you remember when they had 1 HE?
I played the beta, dude. Don't worry. Yeah. I played the beta.
When One Sun in ranked was a thing and Red Dragon Motorized wasn't a stinking pile of shit, I used to start with 4 of those because they're only 200 points on that map.
Yeah, it's like it's just a bit more than a routine or.
Yeah, and you just nuke the whole middle part because like 1 HE and you drive them close. They do so much damage. Well, at least they did so much damage. And the thing was, you didn't have to use supply trucks because they're on wheels. You just queue fast move commands between your FOB and the front line. They were amazing. And then Eugen decided they were too much fun to use, and yeah.
I think my favorite part about these kinds of matches is that you just see players randomly send in seed with nothing behind it or in front of it, and they can still snipe Tunguska.
Yeah, that's the best part. Like, I like how all of their bombers died, and now their seed is just flying for nothing, basically.
Hey man, they gotta get those destruction points, you know?
Yeah.
I like how there's like just these like 7-8 tanks in the forest on the right just not doing anything. It's just sitting there. There's not even any infantry to the right of them to cover them from getting side shot. But I guess with this amount of tanks, like no matter what squad you're sending is just gonna get one shot anyway.
That's true. If those Rovites moved in, they could do so much damage. They could snipe out that Strela 10M and then maybe open up the way for some helo plays, but there's nothing in the area that could exploit that.
The problem is the lore is so terrible. Like they would just get cleaned up at the tanks. The 24p even spots them now.
It's not bad.
20
rate of fire, if you can get it to side shot, it can be pretty menacing.
Yeah, but I figure all the tanks would just turn off the first shot,
yeah,
and then you can even do any front damage. A side shot wouldn't even kill, like unless it was like the T55A at the first shot. But these tanks are covering the right side road, and right side has retaken the mid of their spawn.
TA-62s. I haven't seen those in a while.
Oh, napalm tanks. They're actually a decent unit.
Yeah, they really are. Kind of those underrated things that you can't really put in your USSR vehicle tab just because there's so many other good choices.
The AGS actually dies to the robot.
What? Yeah. And the Thunderball missed like 3 shots. It's so stupid.
Oh, gonna get the other one. He hits
Oh
the
my
other
god. Oh, the last shot.
He's out of ammo,
And he
though.
misses.
No, he has no ammo.
Yeah.
It's on elite, dude. The robot's on elite.
That's just crazy.
Well, he killed an AGS, so I guess
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah, because it's 15 points.
The 4-stack of VDV needs to be repaired, though. They should send some supply trucks to them. I like how the MI-26 is just in the middle of Echo, and it's been barely touched. It's like the Strella's right there, but he's never even tried to resupply it. Eagle is an MI-8Ts. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's next level.
This Napalm Army has done nothing this entire game.
No, maybe just annoy them. It's all about those mind games. What is going on, dude? Like, honestly. Oh, the Axerit spam. Here we go. Like, honestly, Blue Side could have ended this half an hour ago.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be interesting. That wouldn't be private poker.
Yeah, that's true.
I like how he's engaging the Macavas with the Motor and the TOs. He's got like 10 tanks to their left.
Yeah.
Not even moving them. Like, you could get so many tank side shots right now, but nah.
Nah, why bother? That would mean that they get out of the sector. Oh, just as we say that.
He's moving. The armored column, advance.
And there's no infantry to cover. This is just amazing. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, those Merkavas got melted.
2 ADUs and 2 80s, a T55A, T62. I like how there's like 5 different types of tank in this forest too, right? So he's got a tank for every role.
Yeah.
He's got a fast tank, he's got an HE tank, he's got an ATGM tank, he's got a cheap tank.
Yeah, napalm tanks.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
And another type of tank, a T60B, so he's got another ATGM tank. But this time with more armor and a better gun.
I'm just wondering,
variety,
like, yeah, the variety in their decks. I was just gonna say that, like, first of all, the air they had was very interesting. You had all sorts of ASFs, SU-25Ts, SU-27 memes, and all that jazz, and now their tank tab is looking like even more diverse.
They even had an interceptor. They had like an MiG-31.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just really interesting Soviet decks.
How does Blue Side even like want to break this? This what? There's like
I don't think they
80 VDV in the middle town with like 8 Screshets and 4 Iglas behind base Gonastrelki moving in and MI8T.
Oh my god,
2 Zalos behind.
Why would you ever use that?
I was gonna say maybe this is like an 80s game, but this T80U, so it can't be.
Isn't there T80U in the 80s?
It's 86.
Yeah,
which
it's 85.
That would,
yeah.
So it's 85 and 80. So
yeah,
this has to be just a normal match. Yeah,
that's true.
But look, +4 for Blue Side for almost half an hour, and they're only halfway there. So I guess that tells us all we need to know.
Clown game modes tend to lead to clown games, as you so eloquently said it yourself.
Especially on a clown map.
Yeah. Clown-esque map, holy shit. It's just a stack of Avengers now, like what the fuck is this, dude?
The Black Oak's coming in to destroy the
fire support, but the these engagements that you would never otherwise see. Yeah.
Dude, I was actually surprised by the Black Hawk. Like, during one of the Reddit tourney games against Barry Dillon's team, he had like 12 Black Hawks on the other side of the river, and my infantry in the forest were like getting melted as soon as they came up, and I was like, what is even happening, dude?
Yeah, those miniguns are not to be underestimated, though. I mean,
especially when you have 12 of them.
Yeah, yeah. They take forever to line up, but
front with the ASF behind. What are you trying to do here? Oh my god, like 10 tanks shooting at the Black Hawk with
oh my god. Who needs AA?
15 tanks in this forest.
Oh, that Strelok didn't even have to bother.
If you flew a longbow over this, it would just die, like instantly.
I think even an SU-25T would die over that, like. That's just incredible. Here we go, though. Have 4 squads of light riflemen meeting 4 squads of Spetsnaz. How do you think this is gonna go? You know, last time he tried, but yeah. Last time he, how many did he use? Was it a 4-stack back then? I don't remember. Or was it just 2 stacks?
No,
okay.
It's a stack of light rifleman.
Oh, okay.
So now he's standing in a 4-stack. So
yeah.
you know, if it
he's
doesn't
got
work,
double the
just
chance.
Double down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, double down.
But I don't think they're even gonna get a chance to engage that.
Oh no! Here! The VDV, the specimens are coming up. The Seth is actually doing good job against the
nice fire support there.
The
Spetsnaz.
moving up though.
Oh, if the Spetsnaz get caught out by the Tsefas, that's gonna be a disaster. But he's moving them to the opposite side, yeah.
Because of the fire, but they will get caught by the Magak a little bit.
Yeah, but better to be caught up by a Magak than...
The horde of tanks moving in from red side now, finally moving out.
Jesus
Maybe
Christ.
We'll see red side fix. Actually, if red side just attack moves right now, what does blue have to stop them?
A single doorband squad in the Merkava Picket in Alpha. There's a 3B in Charlie, but still. That's not enough.
Look at how many tanks there are.
And look at the Zalos as well, like what the fuck?
10 stack of Zalos?
Jesus
I think Blue's
Christ.
actually gonna lose.
If Blue loses...
They have to, there's no way.
If Blue loses, that's just gonna confirm our theory that we're actually living in an alternate fucking timeline, dude. What is going on?
The Kurnos
what is going on? Oh, the Kurnos is called Givari. Well, was called Givari. Let's go Super Cobras. Here comes the Thunderbolt. The last saving grace.
There's not enough stuff.
He misses even on top of that. Jesus Christ. And he goes for the Zalos.
Tanks, but it doesn't kill anything.
Oh my god. Okay, Red side needs to fast move everything. Please, they have to fast move everything. Like, they don't even need to attack move. There's absolutely nothing standing in their way.
They need to go quickly though, because the points are starting to get kind of dangerous here for them.
They really are. They're only 100 points away from a draw.
Blue try to attack through the north side, but it's not gonna work.
I mean,
like,
it hasn't worked for the past
so many
half an hour.
It's just not gonna happen. Red side just needs to go.
I don't know where they're attack moving. They need to fast move. They're making a huge mistake.
Now all Blue needs to do is delay them, and the Super Cup is actually gonna work out because there's no AA.
Yeah, that's true, but they're gonna waste all their ammo on the Zelos.
I mean, even taking out the Zalos isn't bad.
I mean, true, but...
There's 24 toes between them, so they can still get a lot of damage off. Thin out the column.
How did this go from Fortress Europa to a fucking Soviet-style armor breakthrough, like...
What is this? This is like Able Archer, you know?
Yeah, it really is.
Apache behind the Super Cup. This is 25...
Oh my god.
24 VP is literally the worst choice you could possibly make. Super Cup is just gonna wreck them.
Absolutely.
Even the Maglin's getting some work done. This armored column's getting shattered by the amount of Super Cubs.
Why haven't the sidearms been firing this whole game, even since the start?
No, the Cobras were like right-clicked moving back, and only now they're like re-showing the front, that's why.
But they're still not firing.
Now they're out of it.
None of them have... Right. This is really weird, and they're not turned off either. Is this a bug or something? Because I'm pretty sure if you
No.
No.
We're retarded. They lost the aim.
Oh my god, yes, we're fucking retarded. Oh my god, dude.
It took us 35 minutes to figure that out.
Jesus Christ.
The Vulcan though. The Vulcan.
Because they're both called sidearm, dude.
Yeah.
That's just...
But the other one's the AIM 9, you know?
Yeah, that's...
Oh man, that could have been beautiful from Red, but they had no aim. All they needed was like a few tongues. That's all they needed, dude. Even a few Strellas.
To be fair, would the tongues really work out against those Seed Super Cobras?
I mean, you have the missiles. Like
yeah, you do, but you can kite with the Super Cobras somewhat efficiently.
I mean, it's private purgatory, dude.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Oh man.
Now, I'm really wondering if, like, Blue are gonna win by surrender, or just gonna win by finally ticking to 1,000 points.
What a fucking joke.
Yeah, I really want to. I really wish it was you could see the KD like during specific moments in the game, because like before Red moved out, they must have had like 2,000 more points on the map, right?
Yeah, definitely. And now all of
Well,
those
not
tanks are dead.
anymore.
All of them died. My god.
They're
I don't know.
gone
It's a point
like
victory.
tears in the rain.
It's a fucking point victory. Oh my god.
Oh god! And it's
Look at
actually
that
like not
KD.
even. It's not even like as negative as you would think it would be, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was expecting like at least a double or something. Oh my god.
What a match, dude! Fortress Europa indeed.
No, I like how it changed. Like that game had it all, dude. It had a
It's
rush.
like a Sally, dude. It was
Yeah.
a salient. They need to break out, but it didn't work, dude. They got encircled. They got shattered. There was a nice counterattack. You can make a movie out of this
You
match,
really
dude.
could.
Like
You really
literally,
could.
I want to sell the movie rights to Time Warner. You know, it'd be like Fury, but the Soviet version, and instead of one tank, there's like 1,000.
And the main heroes wouldn't win.
Oh man,
Oh
what
my
a match,
god.
dude.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
really had everything. We had a plane war, we had 10v10 destruction level plays,
We had
we
a
had
tank rush.
we had a healer rush, we had another tank rush, we had a guy defending the spawn for 30 minutes and actually nearly winning somehow. We had a 1,000 conquest point match.
What
Man.
timeline is this, dude? I'm so confused.
This is the dankest timeline,
I am
but
so confused.
that is it for this time of Private Purgatory, and I think we're gonna need a few days to recover from this one.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. In the meantime, you guys keep up the great job submitting those replays. This series has been such an incredible success, and we're honestly very grateful to be able to do this. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. Then we'll see you in the next one.
So yeah.